Hello everybody, hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. As promised, I am back with one of the most demanded videos on my channel, which is how to prepare for general knowledge and current affairs for college entrance exams. Guys, just be with me till the very end of this video and I will clear all your doubts and worries. I will be telling you 5 very important hacks and study plan which can really help you ace and do really well on general knowledge and current affairs. After that, at the end of this video, I will also give you some very important questions that from past 2-3 years have been repeatedly asked. So even if you do those, you will be thanking me for the rest of your life. So make sure you watch this video till the very end. Before we get started, you guys know the drill. In case if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel and pressing the bell icon so that you guys receive regular updates from me. And at the same time, by the end of this video, if you find this video useful, please make sure that you give me a like. At the same time, I'm available on Instagram and on LinkedIn, so please make sure that you follow me there too. Another very important thing that I want to talk to you about before I even start giving you the 5 study hacks for general knowledge and current affairs. In case if you haven't booked your personal session with me, please do it right away. I have interview preparation 101 where I individually will be taking a mock of how it happens on the real interview and will be preparing you for the same. At the same time, I have a decoding micro presentation session wherein I will help you prepare for micro presentations in the best possible manner. Every doubt that you have regarding fear or communication or English, confidence, I will be taking care of that there. At the same time, in case if you have any other career related doubts or college related doubt or which all college you should join, which course you should go for, how do you need to prepare, personally, I can mentor and guide you. So for that, please see me for my personal guidance and doubt clearing session. I have from the past years mentored over thousands of students and they all have been really benefited by my personal sessions. So make sure you check out the link in the description below for the same. Finally starting with the video, I know you guys will hate me for delaying it for so long. Yes guys, general knowledge and current affairs has been one of the least scoring sections for everybody on the entrance test. In my previous videos, when I was telling you the study plan for Christ University entrance test, I told you guys then and there, the ones who really get full on full are either super geniuses or the ones who are cheating on the entrance test. There is no other way to get so high marks on the entrance test for general knowledge and current affairs. The reason for that is super simple. General knowledge is very vast. It's very vast. It can start from 1947s, can go up to 2023. It can be from Indian politics to world politics, from business to economics. I mean, anything and everything is a part of general knowledge. I come across so many students who are very scared about general knowledge. Oh my God, what should I do? Guys, why are you even worrying? Because everybody else is also sailing on the same boat. Hardly I come across people who say that, yeah, I am the champ at general knowledge. Until knowledge, they've really been a quizzer throughout their life. So don't worry, we will take it one step at a time. Obviously, I will not tell you that, yeah, GK is hard, so let's leave it. At the same time, I am also not going to tell you that, okay, you know, let's do GK for 50 hours or let's do GK every day for 4-5 hours. No, that also doesn't make sense. Since GK is the least scoring section, it is because of a particular reason. It's not that this year particularly we are not able to crack a strategy. Every year it has been the same scenario because GK is very less time to reward, which means even if you put high number of hours into preparing for GK, you might not be able to convert it on the real day because you might complete all your GK till 2008 and on the entrance test you might something about 2004. So all those things will exist. However, it is of substantial marks on your entrance test. I don't want you to get a complete 0 there. That is why I will be recommending you 5 very important hacks that I personally use and have really helped me. Number 1, I always say that even in my personal guidance and doubt clearing sessions, please read the newspaper every day. I don't mind whether it's an electronic form or a physical newspaper that you're reading. I want you to read the newspaper. I know all those people who are watching this video will tell me, oh my God, Kavach, newspapers are so hard. They are so boring. Oh my God, I almost fall asleep. True, it exists. It used to happen with me too. But I'm not telling you to read the whole newspaper word by word or sentence by sentence. I'm just advising you to read it by skimming, which means you read the headlines, you understand basic gist of it and then move on. And if there are some sections that are boring, avoid it. If there are some sections which you feel are very relatable to you, which are very inclined to your course, read more about that. Assuming that you are going for like say a BA in economic honors, the economic section on the newspaper is really very important for you. At the same time, if there is somebody who's going for a triple major or dual major course in like economics and political science, news is important for you relating to economics and the political science. For everybody, all the sections are important, but for the ones If it is very much inclined to your course, make sure you read that first. Don't avoid that section. Secondly, use mind mapping. Like I said, GK is very vast. It's like a sea of knowledge. You don't know where you start from, where you end, sunrise, sunset, all that. But you use mind mapping, which means if you pick up one thing, make sure you make stories regarding it and move to the another, move to another, move to another. To give you an example, Indian politics, let me pick up RBI. My first thing to know would be what is the full form of RBI. Then would be who is the governor of RBI. After that, it would be what all policies RBI has brought about. What is it that RBI deals with the banks? Like what is it? Repo rate, reverse repo rate, all those details I need to know about. From there, I'll move to Indian economy. What is happening? Inflation or unemployment. What are those rates? What is the current inflation rate in India? What is the current unemployment rate in India? Likewise, I might move to like different state, which is the poorest state in the country, okay? Which is the richest state in the country. Likewise, from state, I'll move to CMs and all those. So, mind mapping will really help you because you'll be able to remember it through stories, and at the same time, you'll be able to connect the dots very easily. Hard facts learning is really tough, but story learning is always very easy. So try mind mapping. It worked for me. I'm pretty sure it would do that for you too. Thirdly, I would love to recommend some very important material to all you people. Before I even recommend you the material, it is not sponsored. I am not getting any single penny from recommending these. But there are a couple of good YouTube channels that you could look out to that would really help you prepare for current affairs and general knowledge. One that I can surely recommend is Study IQ. Again, not sponsored, but do check it out in case you haven't done already. They're really very good when it comes to daily updating you with current affairs and general knowledge. So you could watch out for their videos whenever you have time. Secondly, you could also download this app called InShots, which in just 60 words would cover all the basic and daily news. So, you can skim through and watch all of it. I'm not saying that, exactly if you study from InShots, every question will come from there. It's not going to happen, but it will still keep you very updated. Even for the ones who are coming to me for interview preparation 101, you know that I ask a lot of GK questions. So even reading from InShots or studying from Study IQ will really help you. Thirdly would be any book that I would recommend that will help you prepare for static GK. Now you know guys that GK is made up of two parts, current and static. Current is which is happening right now and can keep changing every day, whether it's the stock market or is the policies of the RBI or something like that. But then there is static GK which cannot be changed. Like who was the president of India in 1998? When did India get freedom? All these are static GK which cannot be changed, and for that you majorly have to mug up, for which you can get a good book for yourself. From past 2-3 years, I have been recommending Manohar, but I am not too nitpicky on which exactly book you have to recommend or use. There are people who say that, Bhaiya, you've recommended Manohar, but can I do it from Arihant? Do it from whichever you find is good and nice. It's not like, if you study from Manohar, you will get 10 extra marks, or if you not study from Arihant, buy any book that you feel the need to. If you're finding alternative free PDF of it online, you can even refer from that. But yes, studying static GK is going to require you to go through certain material and mug that up if that is possible. Fourth personal hack, and which comes through experience of my students who have done it wrong. Please guys, use flashcards and make notes whenever you are studying GK or current affairs. I've come across so many of my students only who have studied GK for 15 hours, in a span of 2 or 3 days. But on the real day, they've gotten completely blank, or before the final exam, they did not know where to revise from and they got completely blank there. What I would suggest is please make sure that you make small notes of whatever you're reading so that 1 or 2 or 3 days before your entrance test, you can revise through that rather than studying new material. So that recall can happen and those things fix or get ingrained in your brain. Otherwise, it's so tough to remember GK, because there's some convoluted numbers like repo rate, it's a different rate, and reverse repo rate is a completely different rate. So people get confused. The number of states in the country, number of union territories, it's very confusing. So, but you read it twice, thrice, then it gets registered in your brain. That is why please use flashcards. I also come across students who have beautifully made their general knowledge and current affairs notes. Whenever I'm seeing them in a personal guidance and doubt clearing session, they really show me, and they've marked like different color with markers and different flashcards. I really like that. And please, if you could also follow that, it will be really beneficial for you. For a simple reason that you will have recall 2 or 3 days before your entrance test. Fifth and the last hack that I have for studying general knowledge and current affairs before I move to the important questions that can be asked to you, please make sure that you start from area of your expertise. Like I said, GK is fast, you don't know where to start from. But for the first and the easy step that you have, start from general knowledge and current affairs relating to your course. So if there is somebody who is going for a law related course, your general knowledge and current affairs should firstly start from law itself. We have heard of this phrase, right? Charity begins at home. So you start from your course, the one that you're going for, it will really help you. So if you're going for law, start from law. If you're going for a BBA related course, make sure you have all the knowledge relating to business, startups, CEOs, all that. At the same time, if you're going for a media related course, you should have all knowledge related to media first in terms of general and current affairs. So you should know what are social media platforms that exist, and what is the daily active users on Instagram or on YouTube. All these kind of stats, if you could know, it will be really beneficial for you. So that is how you start, and then slowly and steadily expand. Again, bringing back to my point of mind mapping. Okay, now coming to important sections or kind of questions that can be asked to you. So guys, I am just referring to the kind of questions that were asked last year, or even 3 years back, because students like you who are right now watching my video, you guys will definitely come back to me and tell me what are the kind of questions that are asked. From that, we see a lot of questions coming from politics and the government of India. Everything related to who's the RBI governor or cabinet ministers, or which policies did the government of India brought about, what are the details about that. These are the major heads where you will see a lot of questions coming in. Along with that, last year books and authors came a lot, which means they'll give you a title of a book and they'll ask you to select who the author is. Obviously all of it is an MCQ base, but books and authors have been asked a lot. Along with that, even awards and events have been asked a lot. Recently Oscars happened, Padma Bhushan has happened. They can even ask you about Nobel Prize awards. Make sure that you go check out these lists as well. At the same time, in terms of events, when was the International Yoga Day celebrated, or when is the Women's Day celebrated, or when is the Republic Day celebrated? Questions like these have been asked a lot. Along with that, even economic stats and banking stats have been asked. I've been repeatedly telling you those when I was using my examples as well. Unemployment rate in India, inflation rate in India, repo rate set by the RBI, everything, the bank charge on UPI payments, things like full form of UPI. These type of questions can be asked to you on the entrances, along with that even on the interview. Along with that, everything related to Indian history and geography can also be asked to you. Like last year, one of the questions that was asked was, which is the highest peak in India? Which is the smallest state in the country? Who is the law minister of the country? Questions like these can come up. You may list them under Indian history or Indian geography, whatever, but you really need to prepare for them. At the same time, business CEOs, about media related questions, social media related questions, full form of particular things, full form of particular agencies or policies of the government of India, like NEP they will give you, and then you have to select the full form, which is New Education Policy. Then they can even ask you another question, when was the New Education Policy launched? It was launched in year 2020. So topics like these or questions like these are very important. Please make sure that you go through them as much as possible and try making sure that you end up getting as high marks as possible on your general knowledge and current affairs. So yes guys, thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. I hope all your doubts regarding preparation and how you need to prepare for general knowledge and current affairs is now sorted. Just go preparing. I wish you all the very best. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. I'll see you super soon with another video. Take care guys. Bye bye.